Strong bases are prepared for massive structures. Cooling towers begin to arrive. The first towers rise from the desert. The desert is analyzed for survival. Data reveals the challenge ahead. The desert surface begins to change. A stable base emerges from chaos. The foundation begins beneath the surface. Depth creates strength. The base layer is laid for durability. Strength is built through compression. Steel strengthens the foundation. Every connection is secured. The foundation begins to solidify. Precision shapes the base. Layers protect against extreme heat. Every detail is perfected. The platform begins to rise. The structure becomes one. The foundation of a cooling city is complete. Cooling pathways are carefully planned beneath the city. The underground system begins to take shape. Depth creates thermal protection. Stability is secured underground.
Bring it down slowly. Watch the alignment.
The cooling tunnels arrive.
Each section is carefully positioned. Sections merge into one network. The system is sealed for efficiency. Air begins to find its path underground. Flow is carefully controlled. Cooling elements are added to the system. The cooling network expands underground. Heat is kept out of the system. Protection ensures efficiency. The system connects to the surface. Airflow is perfectly aligned. The system disappears beneath the desert. The surface remains stable. Beneath the desert, the cooling system is ready. The vertical system is carefully planned. Strong bases are prepared for massive structures. Cooling towers begin to arrive. The first towers rise from the desert. Each tower is anchored with precision. The cooling towers begin to dominate the skyline. Airflow systems power the cooling process. Precision ensures smooth airflow. Hot air is drawn into the system.
The system connects above and below.
The city structure begins to take shape. Structures connect across the site. The first levels of the city appear. Stability is ensured at every level. The city begins to rise upward. Each level builds upon the last. The city grows in scale. Everything connects into one system. A cooling city begins to rise from the desert.
Cooling systems are carefully positioned.
Strong mounts support advanced systems. The cooling machines arrive. Each unit is positioned with precision. Stability ensures long-term performance. The system expands across the city. Mist systems prepare to cool the air. Cooling will be distributed evenly. Water powers the cooling process.
Every connection is secured. Heat is controlled at the source.
Systems merge into one process. Intelligence enters the system. Every system becomes connected. Systems are protected from harsh conditions. Everything is perfectly aligned. The system is tested for perfection. The moment of transformation approaches. The system that will cool the desert is now complete. The cooling system comes to life. Airflow begins to move through the system. The desert heat is captured. Cooling begins underground.
Water enhances the cooling effect.
Heat begins to fade. The core cooling process begins. The first wave of cool air emerges. The desert begins to cool. The system proves its power. Cooling spreads throughout the city. The transformation accelerates. loses its dominance. Even the ground begins to cool.
Balance is achieved across the system.
The system adapts in real time. Cooling reaches beyond the city. The desert begins to change. The desert is no longer untouchable.
Life begins with planning. The desert is reshaped for growth.
Water reaches the roots of life. The system becomes alive with water. Water is distributed with precision. The first drops of life appear. Life is planted into the desert. Growth begins slowly. Water reshapes the environment. The desert reflects life. Life expands across the city. The desert transforms beneath our feet. Comfort is built into every space. Nature and technology combine. Life returns to the environment. Balance is restored.
A livable environment is created. The desert is no longer empty.
Life has returned to the desert. The city connects to human life. Every home becomes livable. Cool air replaces desert heat. Comfort becomes normal.
Life moves freely in the desert.
Nature becomes part of daily life.
A new generation grows in comfort. Community thrives around water and air. Productivity returns to the desert. Efficiency becomes effortless. Infrastructure supports every life. Stability builds a better future. Economy thrives in comfort. Life becomes vibrant again. The city moves efficiently. Everything connects seamlessly.
Balance defines the city.
The desert is no longer harsh.
A new way of life is born in the desert. Intelligence upgrades the city. Every system becomes one.
The city is controlled by data.
The system adapts in real time. The city powers itself. Energy becomes sustainable. Heat is reduced at the surface. The city evolves visually. Cooling reaches every corner.
The city responds to its people.
Water becomes luxury. Technology enhances experience. Performance reaches new levels. Capacity grows exponentially.
The city thinks and adapts.
Efficiency becomes effortless. The city transforms at night.
The system never stops. The future of desert living is here. The world begins to learn.
Innovation becomes a global blueprint.
The idea spreads across continents.
The system is rebuilt across the world.
Cities rise where nothing existed. Heat is defeated worldwide. Life returns to barren lands. Water reshapes the planet. Humanity expands into new lands.
The impossible becomes reality.
Economies rise in new regions. The world becomes more connected. A global system emerges. The climate begins to stabilize. The planet begins to change. Balance returns to nature. A new global system is born.
Humanity thrives together.
The desert is no longer a limit. The expansion never stops. The system grows beyond limits. The foundation spreads unseen. Everything connects as one. Power increases with scale. The desert begins to surrender. A new world begins to form. The system becomes global. The Earth begins to heal. Nature and technology unite. Humanity adapts and evolves. The future is transformed. Innovation shines across the horizon. The system never sleeps. Change continues beyond the horizon. The system grows endlessly. A new world has been created. Humanity reshapes the planet. The future of life is engineered.